Alright, how's it going everybody? Welcome back to another episode here in the Let's Play world. Hope all you guys are doing well, and it's actually a very special episode because it marks the 3-year anniversary of the series. That's right, we started this world back on July 8th, 2020, and it's currently July 1st for me right now, so by the time this video comes out, it should be around that time. So I think later on in the episode I'm probably going to build like some sort of a monument or something to commemorate that milestone because it's a pretty big deal. We've been playing right here and working on these projects for 3 years. I can't believe it. Time has flown. But I have some stuff I want to work on today, especially the house. If you caught last episode, I kind of talked about some stuff that I want to work on, including like some rooms in there and also the cactus farm, which I actually decided is going to be going in the factory. But yeah, let's work on the house. So first things first, this is my workshop room. It's my favorite room in my house. Oh, Rupert, what you been up to? Haven't seen this guy in a while. But yeah, I think there's some things that could be made better in here. For example, the ceiling. See how it's very plain? You know, it's just quartz bricks, which I do like, but, you know, I don't think it makes a lot of sense in here. It's very white, and this room is a lot of, like, earthy colors. I think to fix this, I could maybe put in some beams across the ceiling, maybe some other blocks and some lights that hang down or something to make it look a little bit more cozy in here because it does kind of just feel like a giant warehouse. It's a huge room, and I want to make it feel a little bit more cozy. And I think another thing that I'm going to do to help that is make the fireplace right in the middle here. So you see we have this nice doorway that actually goes through into this room, which is a mess. I'll work on that later. But I also like having this furnace here, which kind of just sits in the corner. It's kind of an awkward spot. And I think moving it to the center of the room would kind of give it like a nice centerpiece. And we're going to move the doorways to the sides, I think. I think that would be pretty nice. Hopefully I can find a way to make it so that it doesn't feel too open. I do want this room to feel like more separate than the rest of the house. I do like how the rooms flow into each other, but I don't want it to like merge into this room. If you get what I'm saying. But yeah, I'm also going to work on the block palette a little bit. I think maybe mixing in some of the stripped mangrove wood might look good in here, or maybe even some cherry wood. I also do like the mud bricks, so I'll test some stuff out with that. But yeah, probably going to do like a montage or something now, so you guys don't have to watch me build this. So yeah, I'm going to skip to the end, and I'll let you know how it turns out. Alright guys, just checking in. I know I said I was going to skip to the end and try to finish this entire thing, but I'm just going to do a little bit of an update on what I'm thinking here. It's definitely interesting, I'll say that much. I do like the fireplace though. I just finished putting this in, and I will say I did get inspiration of the design from DallasMed65, so if you want to copy this design, I did get that from him. But yeah, I'm just hoping that this wall isn't too busy, because there is a lot going on. I mean, first of all, we have 2 of these passageways on the side, as I said before. I put these in. Also, we're going to have a fireplace over on this side as well, so it's going to be like a double-sided thing, which is pretty cool. But yeah, I'm still thinking if I'm really 100% sure with this. So something I've been researching and kind of looking into recently is this thing called feng shui. You guys might have heard of it before. It's not just like a style, right? It's actually more of the idea that the arrangement of things in your house kind of creates a certain energy, and if you balance that energy in a certain way that is correct, then it just feels better. It's just a more peaceful way of life. And I actually realized this is like true, you know. So in my room where I record in real life, I have my desk, or I had my desk facing away from my door. So every time somebody walked into my door, they just like see my back, and I know it's happened to everybody, you know. You're watching something and somebody walks in and they're like, "What you looking at?" Don't get any weird ideas, guys. Come on. But yeah, it's a really uncomfortable feeling. And ever since I turned my desk around where I'm just facing the door and I can see who's coming in, and it's just more comfortable is what I'm trying to say. And I'm trying to do that in this room. And when you walk through these entrances right here, there's just too much energy going on, like, in this section. And if I had all of my, like, workshop stuff right here, like my anvil, my crafting table, it just doesn't really make sense. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to expand this over here. I had to block this off so Rupert wouldn't walk outside. I'm actually going to be building my office right here. I have talked about this before. I want to build a tower right here, and I'm going to save like all that stuff for a different episode, but I just want to get the actual building part done. I'll work on the outside of the house here. I haven't worked on the house like from the outside in a very long time. I mostly work on it from the inside, so that's going to be interesting. But yeah, I guess I'll do some other updates along the way, and if anything comes up, I'll let you guys know. But yeah, back to work. Alright guys, where do I even begin? Doesn't even look like the same room, to be honest. But yeah, it has been 2 days since the last time I recorded. Spent about 6 to 7 hours working in this room. No joke. Yeah, most of that has gone into looking at something and then deciding that I don't really like it and then switching it out with another block and repeating that over and over again until I find something I like. But yeah, this is the final result of all my work. It's quite different than what we had before. I actually decided to go out of my comfort zone and try some new things. Time will tell if I actually like this or not. It's kind of strange, you know, I have a bridge in my house that is going to be kind of like my bedroom area. But yeah, I'll go into detail with all this stuff in a second. I just want to take a step back and kind of go through my thought process on everything. So, first of all, we did lower the ceiling by 4 blocks, which is quite a big difference. I did this to make the room feel more home-like, if that makes any sense, because I did talk about this before. If we just go up, I can show you guys actually what it looks like up above here. So this is all the space we took out. Actually, we're going to be missing the skylights, unfortunately. But overall, I think this is the right choice because lowering the ceiling is going to make this room feel less like a warehouse and more like a living room, which is what I'm going for. Second thing, I kind of talked about this, but I was going to actually expand the house this way, like in that section, and I decided not to do that. And I'm trying to make this room smaller. I don't want to make it any bigger, and that's what I figured out is one of my biggest flaws when I'm building, which is when I want to change something, especially on my house, instead of using the space I already have, I just build onto it, which I guess you could say led to this area over here. Yeah, to be honest, I don't really use or need this space. But I just really felt like I wanted a new house at the time, and I built onto my old one. I probably could have just reutilized some space in the old one, but yeah, now we have that section. And I was about to do that over here by making this office area, and I realized, wait a second, why don't I just use this area? I could raise the floor up and split it off into 2 separate parts. You can definitely tell these areas have 2 different purposes. And then we don't have to build onto the house, which is great. So the actual purposes of this area, well, at least down here, is that it's a kind of like a busy section of the house. We're going to have a lot of foot traffic coming through. Of course, we have the storage room on that side. We're going to have the library past that wall. You know, I have my fireplace. You know, I might use that for smelting stuff. We have the workshop right here. Of course, we have this pathway going under my bedroom area that leads to the greenhouse. So yeah, by raising this part of the room to a different level, you can actually separate the area into 2 different sections of the house. So yeah, from now on, this is going to be the workshop area. I'm going to have all my, well, this is what I call my crafting essentials. I got pretty much everything I need right here. Right here I'm going to have, well, kind of what I had before. You know, I had that armor stand, which I use for when I'm making a new set of armor. I just put it on here, and if I need to add a new enchant, I just put it on. I've talked about this before in older episodes. But yeah, got some storage over here. Got all my armor trims, which I will be using soon. I got like armor, well, important armor. This is my only netherite set, so I just decided to put that in there. Got more netherite, more armor. I don't know what this stuff really is, but that's going in there. These are all empty. I decided these are going to be for like tools that need to be repaired, which, by the way, this chest, if you remember, it used to be like down like here. This is all of my like main tools in this world. Actually, these right here are pickaxes and shovels and diamond axes, which are brand new. I traded these from the villagers, and I'm gonna use these to combine to make these brand new again, which I've already done for 4 of them. This is kind of a project for off camera. I decided I'm not going to make any more pickaxes until all of these are used up and completely retired, which is another thing I have to do. I have to make a retirement wall for my tools, which I like to keep. I don't like to break them. And also another small thing, I have a little brewing setup in the corner here. Got some materials. I do use potions sometimes, mainly when I'm out adventuring. But yeah, I have a little note here. I always forget that redstone makes it longer, so I have to write that down. And also, I know that gunpowder, I think, makes it splash potion, and glowstone makes it stronger. I should probably write that down as well. I need to use potions more. And also, we need to make it like an automatic setup. I want to do that soon. Moving back into this section, though, we have been inside for a long time, haven't we? Yeah, it's kind of getting long. Okay, I'll wrap this up really quickly. But, of course, we have the fireplace. Oh, yeah. Hold up. I got this. I meant to put this on in the beginning of the clip. But, does that look good? I think it's a little too dark. I think I might put, like, a moose head up there or something. Or a deer or something. I don't know. I think that might look a lot better, like, up there on the mantle. But, oh yeah, okay, so we used to have these 3 armor stands like up above the doorway, and it was kind of a hard reach to get to. It was kind of annoying. So this right here is going to be my fire protection set. This is what I was like just wearing a few episodes ago. If I ever need armor for the nether, I'll just use that. Right here we'll have water armor, I guess, or something of that sort. And then here is going to be something else. I don't really know what just yet. Maybe just like a backup set, because it's always nice to have. But yeah, it's just like a little armor stand thing. If I need to grab some armor really quick, I can just put that on. I think that's a good idea. And Rupert, how you doing? You guys saw the clip I put in the middle there. For some reason, somehow, a pillager spawned in my house. I don't know where he came from. I don't know if he broke in from somewhere. Maybe he came in from the roof up there. That might be how. But somehow he got in my house, and Rupert killed him, which is pretty cool. So, yeah, he's actually doing his job. But yeah, also with this wall, I kept the OG spruce leaves that I know look good in here. It's, you know, kind of a nod to the old design we had. We used to have those spruce leaves up there, and I kept them. I still think they look good. So I think that's a cool detail. I don't know what I'm going to put up there above the doorway, though. I'll put something. And then we have the ocean monument map. This is like the original one that we got from the villager when we found that. So I think that's pretty cool. But one last thing, guys. Okay, one last thing. This is just an idea I had. You know, since we raised this level up here, we have the bedroom. Also, I have this really cool view at the window now. And we can see an interesting view of the greenhouse. Oh, God, I keep forgetting to mention this too. I put a cherry blossom tree in here just as a thought, and I think it looks pretty interesting, but the pink and the yellow don't really go good together, so I think I'm going to take this out. I did that so long ago, like before last episode, and I forgot to talk about it. And I also planted a bunch outside the house. I can't believe I just remembered that now, but yeah, I did that. But I had this idea of making a room underneath here, because we actually have all of this space under here. Look at this. We could do something down here. Maybe I could move the wall of firsts down here. Remember, we had that. It used to be right here. on the wall, but now I don't really have a space for it. So yeah, I guess we're gonna have to find a room for that. Next episode, I might make like a project room or something over here, or just like an area where I can put like retired tools. We do have the trophy room. I could put it in there, or I could put it up here in this like small little section. I don't know. There's a lot of ideas I have on my mind, but I've been working in the house for way too long. It's time to move on. The factory. I love this build so much. I spent so long getting the bricks for this and all the materials and just building it in general. And I never use it, and that's my fault. I never really made a reason to come over here outside of the super smelter. Which, by the way, I fixed this a long time ago, and it works perfectly fine. It's just, I never really need a reason to smelt 44 furnaces full worth of things. So it kind of just sits here, but it is functional, which is pretty cool. This is the first ever working super smelter that I made. Oh wow, I have a lot of buckets in here. I might take those. But yeah, we're going to be building the cactus farm, which is a long overdue project. It's probably, in my opinion, the easiest farm, or I guess easiest automatic farm to build in Minecraft. It has to be. It's literally like 30 minutes worth of work. So I think a good spot for it would probably be like right here. Actually, it's not a bad location. I could also put it over here, but I was thinking about making a kelp farm of some sort, which this is a good spot for it. Oh man, I miss this project. It's kind of weird. You ever build something and you come back to it and like a bunch of memories flood in from like what you were doing while you were working on it? Because when I work on a build, I can remember like almost exactly what I was watching on YouTube or like listening to at the time. It's kind of weird. Like for example, when I was building the sugarcane farm, I actually I remember I was watching a lot of the Trash Taste podcast when I was building that. It's kind of interesting, but yeah, I think this is actually a good spot for the cactus farm. I'll put it right here. It's probably not going to take very long, but I'll try to make it interesting nonetheless. So yeah, I'll see you guys in a bit. And just like that, the cactus farm is complete. I actually like how it fits in here. It's a nice little farm. Not too over the top. I could go and make a massive like cactus factory pretty much. But this is just fine for now. I probably should have explained how this works, but I assume most of you guys know fences can break cactus if you just put it like a block above to the side. The cactus will grow, but it'll automatically break. And I have water pushing it into these hoppers right here, and the hoppers flow into this chest. I'm hoping we don't have any problems with the fences, because I did see one break off and land on the top of one actually, which hopefully that's pretty rare. It's okay if we lose one like here and there, but I don't want to be just like wasting cactus, because I want my farms to be efficient, right? So yeah, I'm just gonna have this running in the background. If I need to make more storage for this in the future, I will, but I think one chest will be enough for now. Before we end the episode, though, I still have a couple things that I would like to do. So first of all, let's check on the bamboo farm. We just built this last episode. If you watched that video, it's a good one, so go check it out. After this one, of course. But yeah, let's see what we got. Oh, we got one chest full, two chests full. Wow. Three chests full. Wow, okay. Oh, man. Okay, we have a lot of bamboo now. Wow, that is actually really cool. I was expecting at least the first chest to be full, but man, we already got three. I mean, I've been at my house, which is kind of close by, but to be honest, I did not think this was going to be in range. So I'm very happy with that. I'll have to craft all that bamboo up into the planks and the blocks or whatever, and we'll have to use that in a build soon. I also need to build the structure around it to blend it in with the city. So that's on the list of things. But yeah, next thing, we are in need of a map to find the woodland mansion. That is something I want to do pretty soon. I'll probably do the adventure part of it like mostly off camera. I might do a montage, but Actually, exploring the Woodland Mansion is something I would like to do on camera. So let's get the map. I actually have a bunch of these cartography villagers over here. Sorry about the lag, by the way. This building is what I call the lag machine. There's 72 villagers, and yeah, just entities in this game cause a lot of frame rate drops. But here we go. We have a Woodland Mansion Explorer map, which I guess you need a compass for. Guys, I'm really low on iron. I'm down to 5 blocks. That is really bad. Alright, here we go. Let's see where it is. Hopefully it's not too far away. Where is the map? Where is the map? What? Alright, do I have to... What? Hold on. Where's my map? What is going on? Wait, I just dropped it. What is going on? I might have to restart my game. I just dropped it on the floor to see if it would drop. I just wasted a compass. What? Okay. I just spawned back into the game. I left and joined back, and I guess I'm over here near the cartography villagers again. And, oh, it works this time. Great. Okay, cool. That's actually very concerning. It hasn't happened in a long time where my world got, like, corrupted like that. I mean, it didn't get corrupted, but yeah, that was very strange. I might have to back up soon. But, yeah, it looks like we're pretty far away. I have no idea how to read these maps. Like, see my cursor down there in the bottom right-hand corner? I don't know if that means I'm, like, 5,000 blocks away or 10,000 blocks away, or maybe even more than that. Sometimes that happens. The first time I ever did this, which was like 6 years ago, it put me out like 30,000 blocks, which was pretty insane. So hopefully I am a little bit luckier in this world and it's closer than that. But for now, I'm just going to hold on to it. Maybe we can do this next episode or something, because I do want to get that Vex armor trim. I think that's the name of it. Yeah, I'll put that right in there. So looking forward to that. But before this episode is over, I would like to make that 3-year monument somewhere. I might make it in the house. I'm still thinking of exactly what I want to do, so let me gather my thoughts and think of something to build. Alright guys, I think I actually came up with a great idea for the monument here, and that is going to be the bridge. So we're actually going to kill 2 birds with 1 stone with this project, because I've been meaning to do this for a very long time. In fact, this bridge has been under construction, I guess you could say, since before the house. For some reason, I guess I was content with just having this wooden beam run across the river for like 2.5 years, and it never crossed my mind to finish it and build a bridge. But we're finally doing it today, so yeah, let me get some blocks. Alright, awesome. So there's the shape of the bridge. Obviously, I'm not going to keep the netherrack. There's just like a template of the curve that I want. But I'm going to go through now and switch it out with some of the path blocks that I use, which I use polished andesite, stone bricks, tough, and cracked stone bricks. I have these all around the house, and I think they'll look good if they just continue on the path of the bridge. So yeah, let me switch the netherrack out with the path blocks. Also, something else I want to do is to light up all my rivers around my base, because these guys right here, these drowned zombies, are the most annoying mob in the game, in my opinion. I mean, tied with the magma cubes. I also hate magma cubes. But they always interrupt when I'm trying to record. They're just so annoying. I have to like get some sea lanterns or something and place them everywhere in my rivers. Alright, not bad. I actually mixed in some slabs here to make it easier to walk up. But this is the shape that I'm going for. But we're not done yet. I still have the edges that I want to work on. So I have some mangrove planks with me and some mangrove wood. So I guess we can start on the sides here. We're actually going to place the logs down and then strip them. They have this really nice red texture. Oh, that looks really nice. So yeah, I'm pretty much just going to go through and copy the shape on the outside. And then I might go through and put like some sort of walls on top of them, so you just can't walk off. Alright, I'm pretty satisfied with the bridge so far. got the mangrove parts done. Definitely sticks out quite a bit, but I think that's actually a good thing. You know, it's nice to have a little pop of color every once in a while. A little pop of red, a little pop of color. So I'm going to stick with it. I'm going to keep it there. And I'm going to have to eventually continue this path down through here. I actually have just actual path blocks over here. But yeah, one last thing. I'm going to take out the bridge underneath, and then we'll be done. Alright, and that is it. The bridge is complete. That's going to be it for this episode, guys. I actually completed everything that was on my list, and some. I did not think I was going to get this bridge done in this episode. I guess I could put a sign on it, though. Where should I put it? Perfect. Awesome. Alright. So I just decided to put it right up here on the top of the bridge. And I actually made the sign with the original oak blocks. So that's kind of a nod to that. But that is going to be it for this episode, guys. Thank you for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe. All that stuff is extremely appreciated, and it helps me get closer to the goal of 500 subscribers by the end of the year. So, yeah, once again, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Peace.